Good morning and welcome to Wake Up to Broke Up with Mark. Episode number 5 for 2025. What a rhyme that is. Episode number 5 for 2025. Today's a twofer. That means you get 2 messages in one episode. So I'm going to start with something that I think is really important for us to think about going further into 2025, and that is to take control of you. TCOY, TCOY, take control of you. And there are numerous books out available. In fact, I have a couple of them that will help you in this journey. For me, as a Marine, Extreme Ownership, How the U.S. Navy SEALs Lead and Win by Jocko Willink and Leif Babin. And then the ever popular right now, everybody's talking about, the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. And then, to a lesser extent, Ninja Selling by Larry Kendall. And what these all have to do is deal with your mindset and how you approach the world, because you're confident in your ability to approach the world and your skill sets. And a lot of this has to do with how you think. Because if you're confident in the way you think and the things that you can do and the things which are more importantly in your control, then you don't really worry about the external factors, because you know, because of the things you can control, that you will be able to handle everything. It's an important skill, and one for some reason many people don't want to do, and many people let everything else dictate how they act or react instead of being confident in their ability to control what they can control. It's a life changer if you can master that. And I think everybody struggles with it from time to time, but you have to be confident in what you bring to the table. Now, where is this evident, and why am I bringing this up again? Well, I've had the pleasure of sitting in on several 2025 forms and contracts classes, and the one thing that always makes me take a deep breath and sigh has to do when the compensation conversation comes up about any of the forms where we deal with compensation. And then the crowd will say things about compensation, and they will say things like, well, the buyer doesn't want to go see properties where the seller's not paying, or the listing broker's not paying the compensation, etc. And inevitably I sit there and struggle with myself, but because I am confident in what I bring to the table, and I am confident in mind control and taking care of me, I speak up. I just can't help myself. And I say, you're much better off showing every property to every buyer, regardless of the compensation being offered, and be confident that you can work something out that will provide you with the money you're after, and more importantly, the person you represent, the buyer, with the house they want to buy. It's the same thing on the listing side. You got to be confident. If the seller says, I don't want to do anything related to compensation, then your goal would be to have the seller commit to the fact that if they get the offer they want, they will consider paying compensation as part of the offer. You've got to be confident and control what you can control, because you can't control the people. And you can't control all the situations, but you can control how you think and how you act and what you do. Take control. Plenty of books out there, especially this one. Just started reading it. Very interesting. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.